brother. How you doing? Get on mic here.
You haven't got a walking mic?
Oh, yeah, they're going to give you one of those. Just for
Okay,
the,
good. Okay.
the recording.
Okay. Thank you. Come on, somebody talk while you're waiting. Is this on? Thank you, thank you.
Testing. All right, brothers and sisters, sorry we had a little delay, but as you see Bob is here now, I want you to, at the end, when we finish today, we're going to go back down with the vendors, we're going to sit down, meet and greet with Bob Gregory. Yes, we have posters, so make sure you get your posters, so you get your posters signed tonight. We do have posters. We have enough for maybe all of you here, so get that. But right now, what we want to do is bring up the living legend, the man in our midst. This brother has been around, like I said, anytime I call him, he's there. We appreciate him for what he's done. He saved my business like so many times. So many times. We'll do it.
Would you put the things he was writing on?
People will come out with
in your hands.
We really
Don't
appreciate
bury them.
that.
Shit, I
He's a
need
good
them
brother.
immediately.
His family, I love his family. So I want y'all to, one more time, get on your feet and give him a big round of applause. For Father Dick Gregory. Give him a big round of applause, y'all.
Okay, thank you.
Got a chair here for you.
That's too small. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Let me say first that we thank and praise God that we all made it here safely today. And I return that your return and my return will be equal itself. Can I get more? Somebody turn this up on me. Let me first say that a lot of crazy stuff have been going down that you don't know about at all. And one day, if you, maybe when y'all use them cameras, don't put the light in my eye, please. If you use this day to feel something, because the white racist, insane system have lied to you and it didn't just start. And it's hard to unlie. Hard to unlie. It's hard for me to stand here and tell you that when the universal God put this planet together, it was nothing here but women. Okay? And somewhere you messed up and created us. You laugh if you want, that's why we hate you. That's why we hate you. You can be my wife, and I'll come home at 4 o'clock in the morning drunk, and ain't nothing you're gonna do about it. Okay? Then I'll leave and find my partner, and we drink. You walk out the house at 4 o'clock in the morning and see what happens. But y'all don't understand that. Huh? And one day, which I think is too late, that once you put this thing together, any of y'all ever heard of the mother tongue? Come on, answer me. Have you? Have you ever heard of the man tongue? And you can't figure that out? Huh? Can't figure it out at all? And then you look at Trump, and there got to be something wrong with you black folks that believe he's anything other than a chump. But if white folks tell you what it is, you have no doubt. If a nigga came up and tried to tell you about this thing, you wouldn't believe it. Amen. A black woman in America is the only woman on the planet that go to a place called a beauty salon. Who convinced you you ugly? Huh? No, y'all can laugh if you want. Mary got good hair. The same God that made the moon and the sun and the mountains and the rain made your hair. And for you to go change it because some redneck, nigger-hating cranker told you, you pay for that. Huh? You pay for that. Understand that now. Everybody want to talk, but even want to talk about that yellow thing. Huh? And you won't stand and tell this cracker, if all these light-complected Negroes are here, it wasn't because the slave was raping the slave master's wife. But yet and still they want to convince you that a nigger will rape a white woman. And you buy into it. How do you buy into it? You read something and say, I hope it wasn't a black man. Oh, then who would you hope it is? Come on, you Christians. Who would you hope it is? Somebody else? You'd be better off saying, oh, it didn't happen. So you look at Trump. Anytime you see Trump in the red tie, that's him. And he got any other color tie, that's his clone. Okay? When you get home tonight, look at your modern car keys. You have one? No, I didn't ask you. Do you have one?
Have a modern car key?
The car key, you open your car.
Yes, sir.
Will it open your door?
No, sir.
Huh? It will?
It has an electronic thing.
I didn't ask that. I said, will it open your car door?
Yes, sir. Yes,
See,
sir.
that's why you can't learn nothing. Somebody asks you something, and you go into some other. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
What I'm saying, you and I can leave here and walk to California and punch that key all the way in and it won't open up nobody's car but yours. And you think this punk is a chump? That's a toy. Did you hear me? It won't open up nobody's car door but yours. And that's what he lets you know about. When y'all get home tonight, Google the New York Times. 1.5 million black men is missing. And some of you didn't hear that till tonight. And you think you black. Niggas walking around talking they stuff. And the chump white boys, you think they scared of you, and they are. But the real white boys ain't scared of you. That's a mythology. But if you understood what's going on. I bumped into Trump 3 weeks ago in New York and said, I'll give you a penny for your thoughts. He gave me change back. Hey, baby, don't do that. I'm going to say it one more time. No, the light's in my eye. That's all I'm saying. You turn the light out, you can take pictures as long as you want. Somewhere, y'all say, ooh, white folks is taking the city back. Why not? They never liked you. And the ones that do like you, you don't care about nothing. Look at our Muslim brothers and sisters. The only thing I get mad about them is when the riot starts, they be out there ahead of anybody. And NBC and CBS don't put none of them on the news. See, there's some fool white folks. When they worried about searching at the airport, I told them, get the Nation of Islam. Them niggas found something in my pocket, been there 6 months that I hadn't found. And if white folks knew, most of y'all scared of them. Yeah, you come out the house 4 o'clock in the morning, a Muslim jump out on you. How you doing? But I just want to get a Muhammad speech. It's 10 years old. You see it? And the news is just as fresh as it came out today. But that's not why you buy. You scared to tell them. I ain't gonna buy this old paper. Just look at them. Niggas ain't got no bumps on their face. You don't see none of them fat, and if they do, they say here Baptist. Stand on the corner, ain't scared of nothing, ain't got no guns, and as much as this country hates them, they ain't never caught them selling drugs. And some things I don't understand, some I can. I do not understand black folks buying dope. Now, I'm not talking about because I give a damn. How can you be so stupid to buy drugs from the great-grandson of the slave owner? Are you out your mind? I don't care what you do, but there's some things that's too stupid, beyond stupid. And if you ever been around people when they say the blessing, you notice they never pray for the whiskey or the wine. If somebody tell you something wrong with it, how come you don't pray for it? See how it works? I think I'm catching a cold. How fast you got to run to catch a cold? So my brother King, we thank you for welcoming us here. And one day when you find out who the black preacher, black preacher. Now I'm not talking about you young folk, because you wasn't around when we couldn't survive without them. Wasn't around. When you got a mother live in Mississippi and she passed and you got to go there, back in them days, you couldn't stop to use a toilet. You better not be caught sleeping in your car. They'll find 5 white women, say you raped them at the same time. And what nothing anybody could say about it. You get in trouble, church give you the lawyer. Church give you the lawyer. The doctor's in the church. He couldn't be downtown where sick folks was. That was what the church, the service. And when you left here and got to the next city on your way to Mississippi, the church folks would meet you. Cook the food, change stuff around in the house like it was Christmas. Change stuff around in the house like it was Christmas. And then put you on. You know how many people, because they wouldn't tell you, how many people traveling in the summertime died because of mayonnaise in the hot sun? This is where we come. And we didn't get it from Harvard or Yale or MIT or the bank. This is how we come. And this white boy got you so messed up. The movement was yours. And most of you niggas ain't never been part of it. Want to be part of a bunch of crap that white folks made. And then you, a couple of white folks, look white anyway. You hear me talking about white folks, and I am not talking about you. That's right. See, I'm one of the few people that believe it ain't about 10,000 white folks on the planet. See, white ain't a color, it's an attitude. And if you ain't got trillions of dollars in the bank, you can't have the attitude. And so you white folks understand it good. On Monday, call the stock market. And while you talking, if you can't determine the stock gonna go up or come down, you ain't white. So get over here in the nigger line. Any of y'all so stupid you don't know 99% of the sports games is fixed? You don't know that? There's something wrong. Fixed. It's $100 trillion industry, and they give these punk black sons of yours $100 million and then deaf, they ain't opened up nothing. They don't own nothing. Michael Jordan was living in his car, broke the last 2 years before they killed him. But they play all that stuff up and play all that up. Genius. Steal everything. Everything. And then you look at people that's here with us. People have done more. I know people sitting in here now have done more for the humanities than 98% of all black and white football players, athletes, and entertainers. But y'all think they somebody? And you let your children go play? For years, niggas couldn't play with Ole Miss. And now they can play with it. And when President Obama got elected, Ole Miss had a riot. They had to bring in the real police. Killed 34 white folks and nobody printed it. Let no white folk die for niggas. And then you see niggas riding in here. Every time white folks have a big football game, the white folks in that town lock up all their business because starting Thursday, them crackers will burn that town down. Not for something that they need. That's just the mentality. But you upset about niggas riding, Mr. Gray, what do you think about the crime in the neighborhood? Well, let's talk about what caused the crime in the nigger neighborhood. Huh? See how it works? But yet, many of y'all in here take your children, huh? If you cut the lights off again, I'll stay here till it's over and take all the pictures you want. I don't travel with bodyguards, and I'm listed in the phone book. Why? Because y'all made me. Huh? Y'all made me. Huh? See how it works? When I wasn't funny at all and wanted to be funny, it was black folks filled up that room. I was making $5 a night, 3 nights a week. And when they got through listening to me, I was so funny, they'd push me all the way downtown where they couldn't afford to see me. That's how I hang out with people that choose to make a difference. Not you niggas that go to war. I was in the army. You what not? Before I knew what God was about. How you gonna say the 10th commandment, thou shalt not kill, and the cracker say, it didn't say except. Either you gonna believe thou shalt not kill, but a white boy can send you. I know you niggas sitting there, I wouldn't go to war, I know you would, I know you. See, when you're talking to me, you're talking to a nigga that's 85 years old, been married 58 years, and got 10 children. So ain't nothing you can say to me to trick me. Now, I'm going to say this again, because maybe y'all didn't hear me, and you white folks, listen now. I've been married 58 years. You hear that? I'm glad y'all didn't clap the second time, because I didn't say I was happy. So when I think about this town, ain't never been no good. Huh? Vicious. And I've always said when I look at America and cities like this, if there's a real God, and it is, and that God don't destroy America, then it owes Simon and Gomorrah a serious apology. Serious apology. And y'all part of this filth. Part of it. Niggas go to war to fight for this country, but a cop shoots your son, your mama, your daughter in the back of the head, and you ain't gonna lift a gun. I don't have no problem with that. I don't say you should do it, but if you're gonna fight for this cracker, huh? But then you want to come to church and pray for Melvin. You know Melvin was selling drugs. You know that. That's why I never had nothing on my record, because I was still their mama. Police was busting me and called her down there. I couldn't even tell her I ain't said I did nothing. She'd walking, you just like your no good daddy. Nigga, whatever they say you did, you did. So I looked around like she's talking to somebody else. So I want you to think when you leave here. When you leave here. Black folks will take your children to Disneyland in the summer to see a rat. But had never walked down the street to see King's tomb or his grave. And had it not been for him, you wouldn't be welcome in Disneyland. Jamar, where are you, brother? Is he up here? No, you have to go get him. This is one of the brothers that makes this town a little bearable. If he listened to me, he'd left here a long time ago. Ain't nobody gonna help him do nothing. Where's Reggie? Reggie, where are you? I don't see you. Yeah, well, stand up, nigga. The people you owe money to ain't in here. We've been together 50 years. One of the fine minds. One of the fine minds. And the horrible thing, you older folks, when you die, the test is when you get to heaven, did you know King? And most of you have to say no. All you knew about him is what white folks told you. You didn't get to see the real march. You didn't get to ask real questions when King was shot on the balcony. Niggas was standing on the balcony pointing, and none of y'all said, how'd they know it wouldn't be another shot, Andy? Huh? Did you hear me? If a shot come in here now, we all hit the floor. And the nigga that don't hit the floor, we know you part of it. It ain't much you can know. But how many of y'all know King didn't die on the balcony? They smothered him to death in the hospital. Huh? And y'all walk around telling your children about that. You don't know nothing about King. Everybody pointing this way, and the bullet came from down. Those was black folks pointing them the wrong way. And those of you want to do some research, look at the day after he was shot. New York Times talked about that tree that they moved out the way, because if that tree not be moved, they couldn't say the shot came from there. So y'all put on your little outfits and all that crazy stuff. You're a fool. You crazy. Crazy. But you don't know it. Huh? Got to go home and dress up. When God dressed you up, that's why God didn't put all them silly clothes on. And I don't know about black women. Look like y'all get up and look in the mirror and say, now what can I put on today to mess myself up some more? Go to the Korean nail lady. You ever been there with her?
No, sir. No, sir.
You haven't?
No,
you
sir.
need to go. She's sitting there with a mask on, and your lady sitting 2 inches from her. She don't want no man. What is that stuff she putting on you will only mess with Korean women? Huh? And if you left here today, we're not talking about something you learned from Harvard and Yale. Vaseline what? What's it called? Petroleum. Is that gasoline y'all put on your newborn babies? Huh? Vaseline, petroleum, you know, it's gasoline. Huh? Go out there with the rich white folks. I'm talking about the real rich. I live next door to them. I live across the street. Not across the street, but across the pond. From Steinway Piano Air. Up the hill from Ocean Spray. You hear me? I know them. See, y'all ain't never saw no real white folks. Y'all see chumps and think they white. Chumps. I see the real white folks. They hire a nanny to take care, change their baby diaper, but walk their own dog and pick up the dog doo-doo. Now those are supposed to be the bright ones. And you white folks just hang out with black folks and hear what niggas talk about y'all and them dogs. Kiss them all in the mouth. I'm gonna tell you again, please don't put the light on. I don't mind you taking pictures, but it blinds me.
I got you.
Okay?
Sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry.
Yes.
I know how many times I told my mama I saw and did it again. Somewhere, when you leave here tonight, know your power. Huh? You could have learned it in the civil rights movement. Little children like that brother there, old women, when they got to that movement, they threw their cane away. And sang one song, this little light of mine, what?
Let it shine.
Y'all don't know about that. How many of y'all know about the solar plexus? How many? You? I just asked you a question, y'all scared of me? White boy, they say, walked into a church in South Carolina by himself and killed everybody in there, except you didn't figure out if you get close to my minister, nigga, the deacon's gonna be right next to you. But a white boy can come in and sit, and he reloaded 5 times. Huh? And you stupid enough to believe that really happened? You stupid enough to believe he came 200 miles to go to church and kill somebody. What about all the churches he passed? He's just looking for a nigger to shoot. Or did he have something on his mind? That church in South Carolina, that's where Juneteenth was invented. At that church. Huh? Started June the 15th, 16th, and 17th. How he know if I kill him on the 17th of June, that's the last day of June 10th? And you think you qualify to teach children? You not. You think you are. But this is what it's about. You talk to God, God don't talk. And since when did God need you? We talking about the one that made the moon, the sun, the stars, the earth. Since when he needs you to tell his children, they make your children, they come through you, but not from you. Black women comb a girl's hair and hear screaming and howling and don't know that's God talking to you through her. If I wanted the hair straight, nigga, I'd have made it straight. Look at all the people on the planet I gave straight hair to. So you telling me I messed up? See how it works? They screaming and hollering like somebody raping them and pouring hot water on them, but you don't hear that because that white boy told you. Nappy hair. God didn't just tell you, he gave it to you. But we found out tomorrow through white research that nappy hair cures cancer, sugar diabetes, and high blood pressure. Woo! Y'all be wearing locks around your cap. Somewhere. I'm gonna stick you up, nigga. Just don't shoot me in my head. Don't mess with my hair. But that don't bother you. You're always out there talking that talk. Always out there talking that talk. Somewhere. So when I look at sisters in here, like Dr. Williams, where are you, Doc? Huh? One of the fine human beings. National Council of Black Women. 100 chapters across the country. You never heard of them, most of you. Most of you guys never heard. You want to join the Masons. Who are the Masons, nigga? Who is that? What's the highest Mason you can come? 33? Huh? And the circumference of a circle is 360. Did they cheat you? 360, nigga. They give you 33. Why don't you ask where's the other ones? It's a game. A game. Somewhere. Black man made an elevator. There wasn't no Harvest in Yale. Well, hear me? The elevator. If it wasn't for the elevator today, buildings couldn't go over 5 stories. They got them going 180 stories. And you don't even see the code. Abraham Lincoln. You ever seen a penny?
Yes, sir.
See his picture on it?
Yes, sir.
What color is the penny?
It's brown.
Huh?
Brown. It's
Brown. Because his daddy was a nigger. His daddy was a nigger. Abraham Lincoln. And if you put all your money together, your quarters, dimes, and nickels, all them white folks is looking this way, and the penny he looking that way. You pick it up every day and don't know it, or you're nothing but a fool. You live here. Talk about God. Talk about God. You don't have to talk about God. Trees talk to you. You leave here tonight and the trees, they go, woo. So you better get off this street. Storm coming. That's the tree. You got a dog be barking. And you get up and get your gun. You can hear them niggas talking when you want to hear. Civil rights movement. What a blessing. Walking down the street, I was there. Nobody had to tell me, old white boy gonna trick me. I was there, looking at black women singing this little light of mine. The sheriff, the killers, waiting on to cross that corner. They kept walking. I had a brother that they thought was white. He's on state police. He was passing. Black children, black wife, black neighborhood. So that night before the march, they sit at their special meeting. They said, when them niggas get past 30th Street, the cops gonna block off all the press from around the world. And 300's waiting to kill them all. A brother. So the next day, he saw us marching and asked me, did you tell him? Hell no, I didn't tell him nothing. Why? We come here to die, nigga. Huh? We didn't come here to be scared. We soldiers. Huh? We came to